Hello, everybody. It's your boy. He's back. Yeah. I know I've been a little lax. Went on a field trip today to Warner Brothers Studios, with this class. So remember to check out the upcoming concert, Jeffrey Osborne and them. And this is a fundraiser event that's given by EECI, Entrepreneurship Education Center, Inc. So let's get this show started. A lot of my friends out here, they know Afroman, and we finna get started. I'm gonna show y'all a few clips and stuff of that matter, but let's really get into it. Let me see. I hope I'm not screaming. So remember to hit that like button, and here it is.
Merchandise. How much control do officers have over their public likeness when footage is coming from a personal private home? Zero. They sue Grammy nominated rapper Joseph Foreman, known as Afroman, has won a defamation lawsuit filed by 7 Ohio sheriff's deputies. They sued him over music videos that used home security footage to mock them over a 2022 raid of his home.
They show rifle-wielding deputies busting down his door, searching his shoes, eyeing a cake on the kitchen table, inspiring these
They even
songs
gonna say
like
iron the
pound
cake
There
on
are
the
a lot
kitchen
more
table.
details in this. So we're going to bring in our chief legal analyst, Holly Frode. So all jokes aside, this case is really testing the limits of parody and artists taking creative liberties, but also targeting public figures in doing that.
You're all over it. So the first portion is First Amendment, and that's his defense, that's his defense to this claim, specifically that this is satire, kind of like Weird Al Yankovic back in the day. I have the right to create art, and then I can make commentary to the art, and if you don't like the commentary that I'm creating, that because it's talking about you or mocking you, you don't have now a right to sue. And so that was his first claim. The second claim is that public figure. If you're going to say that I defamed you, first of all, if you're non-public figure, it just has to be that you knew that it was a false statement, and that's it.
That's right.
But because they're public figures, this actual malice needs to be proved, that he had intent
Real
to
malice.
harm them. The jury found zero for that they had an intent to harm him, and so by.
And when you see the video, it was like they really had some intent to get over there and get in on him to harm him. What was that all about?
All means, this case should have never been brought. If they would have been properly advised, they would have advised them that the First Amendment argument, there's absolutely zero chance, and then it would be hinging on a 50-50 chance if you were decided to be a public figure or not. And there is clear case law that officers, officials are public figures, and so it would have been a hard conversation for them to hear if they wanted to bring the claim. But it's important that attorneys do that, advise individuals that what's the likelihood of you being successful and what's the likelihood of you failing. This right here was a waste of money because both of those claims had no chance of going forward.
Interesting.
Afroman.
Wow. So they didn't get really that much good advice. Hey, I'm surprised my boy or I haven't checked up on our girl AV to the seventh power to see if they did something on this. Quite sure when they do it, boy, they're gonna have some screens. Now we're gonna get into like what really happened over there. Wait till you see what I'm gonna bring up on this one. This is what happened that got this started. Then we're gonna come back to this newscast. All right. Let me go in here. Fair use on that right there. We're going to back this up. We're going to get it. Because Zach is acting. And then we're going to play this. And it's right here. And this is what really started. And then he went on and did a parody. He made a song off of the raid that they did on this house. See, I sometimes remember hearing a lot of people saying it's like, wow, they seeing you over there living your life, handling your business, doing it, see all these expensive cars. Is it some envy? Is it some envyism or something going on? Like it was like, did they allegedly assume like, man, he must be doing something to be living like this? And then they look at they watch and clock and say, man, time up, man. We gotta find out what is he doing to living like this. But this is a family man, y'all. Family man. And let's see what he saw on his surveillance camera. See, This is the stuff he seen on this surveillance camera. I'm going to show y'all this right now. Oh, my love. Will they help? Yeah. Yeah. Look there, looking at the in the pound plate. Yeah, I feel like, man. He passing by that pound plate. Yeah, he got some editing skills, y'all. So that's what went down. That's what went down and brought this all to the thing. Because will they help him fix his gate? Will they? He, he up here sweating and stuff, sweating, checking everything. Like it's like, man, we really gonna find something and didn't find nothing. Nothing. They thought it was just gonna blow over. That's what they thought. They thought it was gonna blow over. They didn't know it was gonna be something where, they was gonna be ridiculed and seen and stuff. We seen you on the video, man. They didn't know how to take it. So let's get back to it. So, like, wow. Let's get back to the other part, to what they was talking about on the news. Do y'all know what I mean? And fair use, back to this part. And let's see what Afroman is going to say.
Managing with connecting would be a whole lot easier.
Who's training the new guy? Two no-show? What do you mean he didn't show up?
Afroman used the officers' images.
Or statements to other people saying
This is a situation where
individual would have, or they would have been with my children. Home
See,
to be
look.
raided is already an invasion. And
Well, do you see people being able to continue to make right?
to be able to
They ain't
record
showing none of
in
they ain't showing none of the clips. So let me show y'all something that came from. Yeah, let me show y'all some of the stuff that came from the homies page. Yeah, and y'all gonna trip off of this. Wow. All right. Yeah, I downloaded some of the stuff. Let me see. Afroman came from a crew cut crew records or something of that nature. Y'all could check this out and get confirmation on the big homie where I used to pop like that at Eve at the Dark, Alonzo Williams Facebook page, and then here's Alonzo and Afterman recently. So let me see if I can find this. Where is I supposed to be going? Man, did I chime out? Oh no, I didn't. Oh shoot, I thought I chimed out. Oh well, here it is. Let me take this down. I'm struggle screening. All right, let me take this down, and I'm gonna bring some of this up. He's over here on my homeboy page. I should go over there and start downloading. Uh, we finna go over here and check it out ourselves. All right, let's go over here. Here we go, fair use. And let me go over here. Because he be podcasting too. All right, so I'm gonna give credit to where it's due. Right on this page, Lonzo. See that? Live talk show radio host, he got this. And then we went on our field trip today to Warner Brothers and check that out. Do y'all like that? Y'all didn't know I was coming with that, right? Y'all didn't know I was coming with that. So there go Afroman and homie, the godfather of hip hop, of the West Coast era. And then you can see on the grid that he had there. I said something like, well, the majority of the West Coast went through Lonzo, and then way at the beginning. But where you see Eve at the Dark, that's when I popped into the picture. But before Eve at the Dark, I was already pop locking. But then that big gap, alcoholism. By the time I came up out of alcoholism, this is when 50 cents and all them people started rising. Woo! Oh, I was relapsing. And then here's Lonzo when he used to be with Crew Cut Records, and I think Afroman when he was with Crew Cut Records, right here. See, it's right there. Do y'all see that? It's right there. That's pretty slick, huh? Bam. Look. See, so he had the same swag. That's the part that trips me out, is that he got the same swag that he had even way back then, dressing up, suited and booted, hat and afro. So, when I got high, when I got high. Okay, now we're going to get over here to Mr. Tendernism. So feel free to to check on in, and I had a video I was looking at last night on it. So let me see if I can track some of that down. All right, let me see. Oh, I got the wrong glasses on. How y'all been today for Friday? See, we're gonna get to the wild political videos right in my next screen. I'm gonna take a minute to take a break on these screens. But now let's get over here to the Buck Wildin one, because I know these are the ones that's cracking me up. Let's get busy with it. See, I already knew they was going to do that. So fair use on this screen I'm going to bring up. It's a spectacular talk Facebook show. Oh, no, YouTube show. And here it is.
Had a bot crashing the call.
Lived, opened up an investigation into him or something like that, or had a warrant for him or something like that. Well, he has got himself into a little bit of trouble lately. But to be fair, he didn't start it. So what happened was the police department where he lived opened up an investigation into him or something like that, or had a warrant for him or something like that. And they said it was because he had drugs, which wouldn't be the most surprising thing in the world. But they also accused him of kidnapping or something like that. Now, it turns out that was total bullshit. Like, it just wasn't true, right? So they got this really bogus warrant. They go into his house and they rob him. They steal his shit, right? But now they fucked up because he actually has it recorded and he can prove that they stole his shit.
So y'all hear that? So we're gonna go up here.
We're not required to do that, and
but Afroman says about $400 victims.
They didn't charge me for any crimes. They didn't find no large amounts of marijuana or whatever narcotic they were saying. They didn't find any kidnapping victims.
Afroman was never charged with a crime after the raid. Deputies seized thousands of dollars in cash that was later returned, but Afroman says about $400 was never recovered. The raid also left damage throughout his home, and he says the department told him it was not responsible for paying for the repairs.
The guy started laughing and waddling his head. He goes, "We're not required to do that." And
like it was
they were unapologetic.
Afroman used his own security footage from the raids in a music video.
See, because this is not a career criminal investigation. We're not required to do that. So they public figures. So they really got to do a whole lot to prove in court that all of these cameras he got around his home is his property now. It's his property, and they can't confiscate that.
To make money to pay for the damages sustained to his home.
I got freedom of speech, and then I used my personal life to write my music. I was going to clean my room.
Man, he's an artist.
Will you help me repair my gate? Will you help me repair my door? I'm singing about what actually happened to me.
Deputies who appear in the video are now suing the rapper for the damages caused by their faces being in the videos.
Hey, we raid your house, we steal your money, we disconnect your cameras. Now we need to sue you for saying something about it.
Afroman filed a countersuit for the damages to his home, and Judge Jonathan Hines dismissed those charges in February.
They dismissed all of my claims with the click of a mouse in some little office somewhere without a hearing.
Afroman believes this lawsuit violates his free speech rights as an American and as a working artist in the United States.
As a working rapper that raps for a living and pays taxes to America with rap money, I need raw materials. Raw materials is my life experience.
Now, let me show you. This is one of the songs that he made about one of the cops, and now we fuck the cop's wife. Let's get it.
Wow.
Randy Walters is the son of
I sped it up a little bit, just so you know.
a bitch.
That's why go over there and check out.
Filthy
Go
rich.
over there and check out. That he just going off. That. So go over there and check this out. This is the one that cracks me up the most.
As grounds for defamation. All right, let's. What this is like? This is
Yes. Okay. And that's painted you in a false light.
thinking about sleeping with his Asian. All right, let's watch this. This is amazing.
So you're claiming that is the defamation statement is that he said he had sex with your wife.
Yes.
Okay. And that's painted you in a false light.
It's caused tremendous pain in my life.
Bruh.
Bruh.
What this is like? This is fucking rap culture. Like that's like the go-to shit. Fucking Tupac. That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
But we all know that's not true, correct?
I don't know.
Oh, he messed up.
Who's hurting whose reputation, son? You're sort of hurting your own reputation here, aren't you?
Wait, you don't know if your wife's cheating on you or not?
You want to go there?
No, I just want to
You're
ask
the one who went there when you said, I don't know.
question because you said we don't know.
I've been with that woman since middle school. I would hope she wouldn't. But you know what?
So why are you saying you don't know if you're saying, oh, I've been with her since middle school? You're implying, oh, she would never. But before you were like, I don't know, maybe she did. Bro.
That's when you know the case is going way. That's when he realized I shouldn't have never came to court. That's like, oh man. Did the lawyers tell him, hey, I don't think y'all gonna get anywhere with this. You shouldn't go to court. And his ego edging God out. Even after you went over there and get consultation, edging God out is a result of this. And putting ego in front of it is this. So,
oh, what are you doing?
Once somebody puts it out there for their fun and entertainment, it's out there. And it's a problem.
This is the fucking Streisand effect to the max. Nobody would have given a fuck about any of this if you assholes didn't fucking sue. We wouldn't have known the story. I wouldn't have known the fucking story.
Nobody.
Of course.
I didn't even know the story. I didn't even know the story. A whole lot of YouTubers didn't until y'all just said ego. Ego did it. Self-centeredness did it. So let's get over here and check out our other boy, Fair Use. Go over there and check this man out. I can't play the whole thing. You know, we only can go so far with these videos. So let's check out Mr. Tendernism. Hey, I seen him last week on Sherry Shepherd's show. Man, that meat just straight fell up off the bone. Let's go over here and check out people. But listen. He's back.
And we've got some controlled kids.
To know is, are you still at Destination Smokehouse?
No, I'm not. I'm not at Destination Smokehouse. I'm with Tendernism now. I can go on my own, so that way I can do what I have to do.
The LA Tri guy went
I don't want nobody to
or somebody.
It is what it is. You got to move on. When things happen, you don't get mad. Hey, you just take another step. Get glad. Praise the Lord, you're still living. But this, hey, I'm finna tenderize the world now. Hey, they should have never. But it is what it is, y'all. And keep, hey, family out there, y'all keep supporting me. And I guarantee you, I ain't gonna do you wrong. Booyah. Hey, this is official Mr. Tendernism coming to y'all. You know, I just got off the freeway kind of late at night, but I want to know y'all come on my page. Official Mr. Tendernism, Walter Johnson. Yes, sir. Y'all come on down now. I'm the Tendernism original, not nobody else. The original Tendernism. Booyah.
All right, so Mr. Tendernism is officially gone for good this time from that restaurant he was working at. It's been going around that he got fired. I'm not sure how it went down, but it's very clear that he is no longer employed at the restaurant. But he's in good spirits. He's going out on his own now, taking the Tendernism brand across the country.
Hey, this Tendernism, boy, look at here. I'm out here at the airport right now. Only thing I'd like for y'all to do, y'all give me a suggestion. Which state would like to see Mr. Tendernism come back, give you my opinion of how your food tastes, because it should be Tendernism. When I leave there, I can help it. Only thing I had to do, load up on this and let me know on Tendernism line. Call it. I say Tendernism line. Only thing you had to do, call me, boy. Look at here. I'm going to come by there and sample some of that and give you my opinion. And also, I put a little demonstration down for you. Mr. Tendernism. And I'm gone. Booyah.
Ooh. They trademarked Tendernism. I hate being right about these things. They trademarked it. They trademarked it. They don't even say Tenderism. They don't even say Tenderism!
The trademark at the time of this video is still pending, but the very first application mentioning Tendernism was submitted by an attorney, and that attorney officially linked up with Mr. Tendernism to start the process of transferring ownership.
I'm not at Destination Smokehouse. I'm with Tendernism now.
Here I am today. The Isley brother
reached out, talked to me. We have a meeting. He's the original owner of Tendernism under the trademark. And today, he said, well, I'm gonna get the trademark to you. And here he is. Boy, look.
That's right, because he knew that Destination Smokehouse, they was gonna try to swoop and get it and steal it to say you can't say that. But see, black folks saw it, came from the skies like a hawk or eagle, and let me hurry up and put the money down and the paperwork and got it all together. Man, that's what I'm talking about. Good looking out.
Only had. Man, you don't know the appreciation. Things that's been happening. God is good.
God is good.
It wouldn't have happened
if
it wasn't for you. And now look at it. Hey, family, see how we reach out and touch?
Yeah.
Long time coming.
He got his apple hat on.
Well, I just want to thank you all for all that you've done for the community. You are a magnificent inspiration to us. And it is time for our community to work together to do big things economically. And it is an absolute honor to begin the process of transferring those trademarks over to you, because you deserve it, you created it, and you've created something very, very special.
Without his knowledge. Okay, but what's it about with this agreement? Having knowledge only means he's aware of it. That he's no longer at the restaurant.
I want to speak directly to our supporters about Walter Johnson and his involvement with Destination Smokehouse. Walter was never asked to leave. The application to register the trademark for Tendernism was not filed without his knowledge.
Look closely at that wordplay. He said the trademark application wasn't filed without his knowledge. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's some cold.
Okay, but what's it about with this agreement? Having knowledge only means he's aware of it. But awareness is not the same as agreement. The real question is, was it filed with his consent? Knowing something is happening doesn't mean you agreed to it. On top of that, the owner filed the application under his own business name and not Walter Johnson's. That's because there was no intention for Walter Johnson to ever own it.
So saying he knew about it doesn't address the issue. That's awareness, not approval.
Walter was an early source of inspiration for me, and I've always been grateful for that. We've shared so many genuine moments together, talking about barbecue and bonding over the craft that we both love. These moments were filled.
This guy wasn't even doing the barbecue. I heard something about he was doing a coffee shop. Let's see if she has this information.
With camaraderie and mutual respect. Today, I'm proud of Walter for having the courage to go after his own dreams. It takes heart. I respect anyone who chooses to build something of their own, and I wish him nothing but the best. The barbecue community is really small. Guys, we all know each other, and as small business owners, I feel it's our responsibility to support one another and celebrate the craft that brings people together through our food. It's always been about great food and the spirit of the community with barbecue, and that's what Destination Smokehouse will always stand for. We're grateful for the support of our guests and our team and the barbecue community. We will remain focused on moving forward with respect, positivity, and a shared purpose.
What's the easiest tool to manage
my
agreements?
Thank you, guys.
Where was the community support and togetherness when you tried to steal that trademark from him so your family will own it and your kids will benefit from it in the future, not his? Anyway, the owner is still trying to say he didn't fire Mr. Tendernism. He didn't say those words, but that's what he's insinuating by saying Walter was actually the restaurant. Just more wordplay. And then the whole thing about him being aware or having knowledge that the owner filed the trademark application. Again, that's just some more baby bot bimbo babble. Just like when he was babbling and lying, calling Mr. Tendernism an owner of the restaurant, asking why would Keith Lee give a tip to an owner?
Why he probably felt the way that he did, even the way that he approached it, he didn't ask
media when they came for his neck.
Pork. Boy, they should have told me about some pork chop.
This is a treat for Ron today, and it smells so good.
Yes, we finna turn it loose.
I forgot to mention, y'all, Mr. Tendernism bought this for us today.
Hey, look at him.
Isn't that so sweet?
I wanted to, a matter of fact, remove your
He's gonna be doing a Hollywood party, so I'm not gonna be surprised if I see him.
That he would buy a smoker for us. So it's going up tonight. It's going up in Atlanta for my party. It's a black and white party, because ain't nothing but bosses over here.
Did you hear what the young lady said? Bosses.
That's right. Booyah! How you doing? Good.
Man, he's chilling with Ron Isley. So good. Chilling with the Isley brothers now. Oh, shit, they gonna play 40. Very good now, guys. He just dropped the ball, man. Take that. Dancing with it, y'all. Ron was like dancing with it, y'all. Yeah, that's all about. Man, I love your country, bro.
Let me tell you, Mr. Tendernism is in his element and everybody's loving it. One person commented here, she said the way black people have lifted this man up and shown him his worth is everything. Another said, I'm so happy for him, call me weird or neurodivergent, but reading body language and facial expression is a reflexive sixth sense for me. When he was in the video with old dude at Destination Smokehouse, even when he tried to assure us their relationship was cool, something was blatantly off. Yeah. It was all over his body language that he wasn't happy and not telling the truth. Yeah. Now, he's happy, I can tell it's all over him. He stands taller, his eyes are wider, even his voice. He sounds like something has been lifted off of him. I'm so happy for him, I don't even know him. And I'm genuinely happy.
Because in that video where he was sitting in the middle, I seen it a few weeks ago. I said, he looks like he's really uncomfortable. And he just realized, wait a minute, somebody was here trying to give me $4,000 and I'm in the motherfucking break room listening to you have curiosities of why he want to do this for me. That means his soul was feeling crushed. The knee was on the neck and he felt it. But in order not to make any qualms, hey, spirits had to jump in.
Happy for him. So that's just some of the comments that people they're leaving. That last one's so true. When you go back to those videos when it's all happened, you can see he wasn't happy. He looked trapped. That's why a lot of people called it elder abuse. But yeah, he's no longer working at the restaurant and he's looking to take his brand around the country. He's going to
So feel free to go over there and check out the rest of this video over there at Pink Bucket Lesson. She be having some hellified content. And like I always say, remember, recovery is a what? Inside job. You got this far in this business, hit that like button. And remember that bell icon. And I'm out.